Flo and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I'm your host, Elliot Pierre. We're going to start this episode off the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know that you could be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
How's she cutting me, loves? You're listening to the Mac City Morning Show.
Hey everybody, Keith Simpson here from Norrell Toyota. Just a quick chat about the wonderful community we live in here. As you guys know, we support the Oil Barons. We've joined the drive-in movie theater. We're involved in the marathon here in Fort McMurray, and make sure we're taking care of the kids and all the local businesses, all the local charities, and all the local foundations, guys. That's what makes this community such an amazing place to live.
And we are back. Big shout out to Norrell Toyota, our title sponsor for today's episode. Thank you guys very much for your ongoing support. Really do appreciate it. As you guys know, I don't introduce my guests because they could do a better job at that than myself. So can you please tell everybody at home who you are and what you're about?
Hey, Elliot. I'm Carla White. I have lived in Fort McMurray for 30 plus years.
Yep.
So I'm a very proud Fort McMurray gal.
Yeah.
And tell you who I am and what I do. That's always a very complicated question.
I liked your answer the first time. So let's hear what you
I
got
have
this
no
time.
idea what what it was. Actually, I've started a movement called Healing with Humor.
Okay.
And that is really the foundation of everything that I'm doing in the world right now, which is a little bit of consulting. I'm doing some comedy shows. I'm doing coaching.
Yeah.
I'm writing books still.
Very cool.
Lots of stuff, but
Nice.
it's all under the umbrella of Healing with Humor.
Last time you were here, I don't think you were advertising for it yet, but you were talking about a mountain getaway that you were doing. I don't remember if it was Banff, Jasper, but you were telling us about it.
Yeah.
And it was coming up. Did that happen? How did it go?
It did happen. We had 22 women. It's at the Jasper Park Lodge. It's called the Reignite Your Spark Retreat. There was a lot of energy in the room. We were just coming out of the, it was kind of, okay, we've been locked down for 2 years and a bit.
Right.
And we did have 22, I believe it was 22 women that came. And 18 signed up for this year's. So
Holy camole.
yeah,
That's
so we're
great.
very excited that we're going to be able to make it an annual event.
Same 18 or different 18?
No, same 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, now
So
some
who's
of them,
the three you lost?
Yeah, exactly. What's wrong
I'm
with
not
those ladies?
sure. I should track them down, right?
Yeah, they're really lacking.
Yeah.
No, it's a that speaks to the volume of what an impact it had for those women.
Right.
And I was a little surprised and humbled and honored that they did choose to come back.
Right.
And we've got the doors open. We've still got early bird pricing on until just after Christmas on the 2023 retreat. So it's an incredible weekend of laughter. We do some healing, and healing in my world is a little bit different than others. So there's lots of dance parties, lots of fun, and that's really kind of my what I do now is live my life and help other people learn how to heal with humor, which is the body heals with play, the mind heals with laughter, and the spirit heals with joy.
Nice. So when you throw into these dance parties, what kind of music are you listening to?
Well, that's one of the things that I asked each person that was coming to share their favorite song.
A dance song or just song in general?
Just a song in general.
Okay.
And then through the weekend,
Yeah.
there was something that they had to do. If their song was played, they had to stand up and yell out to everybody, "This is my song. I love it. Will you dance with me?" And then we would go into a dance party. So
Very cool.
I have like fantasies of things like that.
Yeah.
Because like my genre of music, I can almost guarantee I wouldn't need to stand up and proclaim it's mine. Everybody would just know.
No, you're like, yeah, that's
I
it.
don't dance to this. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to dance to this.
That's right.
But we're gonna have fun anyway.
That's right.
well, and some of the music that was on there is not my taste either, but
Right,
it's about
right.
expanding and
Taste is one thing. I'm not talking about taste here. I'm talking people probably wouldn't know how to dance to the music that I listen to.
That's right.
Because there's one very specific way, and it might break the venue.
Yeah, that's right. So when you had this event, how long does it go on for? It's more than just a day, obviously, if you're making a trip all the way down to Jasper.
Yeah, it's Friday night to Sunday afternoon. So it's a short, and we have had the feedback that it needs to be longer. But it's really just an introduction to help people sort of get started on their journey, whatever journey that is for them.
Yeah. Okay. And now you have something coming up. For everybody at home, I don't read emails. So I was told by my staff that an email came through to book for the show. And I was like, okay. And then Pam was just like, do you want to know what it's about? I'm like, don't care. Just book it. So I have no idea what the email stated. So what do you have coming up?
I am headed back to the stage. So it has been a very long time. We did many, many moons ago. I did a show at Keano College, and we had some really big success with that. And I'm headed back to the stage, this time at the Casino and Entertainment Center.
Okay.
Beautiful, brand new, well, I guess it's not so brand new, but I mean, it is a really, really amazing space there. So I'm doing a show January 19th.
January 19th. Okay, so what's the show called? What's it about?
It is called Confessions of an Angry Housewife.
Okay, so the same as before?
Yep, same as before. I've dropped the F word out of there. That it's still a part of my vocabulary, I
That's
would
right.
say.
It'll come up if you when you show up to the show.
Yeah, there is, it is definitely an adult show where I'm certainly not, I wouldn't consider myself raw or anything, but there is some colorful adult language. I mean, I was angry, and that was a very common word out of my mouth.
That's
but
right.
I've had some sort of transitions that it just doesn't seem to fit so much anymore.
That's right.
But it's still, definitely it's still part of the show.
That's right. So for this show, obviously, it's been a while since you have done it, and with time, everybody changes. So I'd imagine the material and some of the content that you'd be talking about is dramatically different than the first one.
Yeah, the first one was very much just pretty much flat out comedy and lots of laughter. This one, there's going to be a few more stories about, and that was some of the feedback that I got from people that came was, hey, you talk about your depression and anxiety and what it was like when you were the angry housewife. How did you get out of it?
Right.
So I'll be sharing a little bit more of the sort of the other side of the story that hasn't often been shared in public. So there will be some vulnerable stories.
Yeah.
And there'll still be lots of laughter though, because that is definitely
the point of a comedy show?
The point of a comedy show, but I wouldn't even call it, in fact, I don't even consider myself a comedian. After I did the show, I had a lot of people, oh, you're a comedian, you need to, start doing stand-up. And I said, no, I am not a comedian. I prefer to be called a humorist, because George Burns said that comedians make you laugh, humorists make you think, and then laugh. And so that's really... laughter is a big part of my brand. It's part of who I am. It's part of, I use it as a barometer for myself. It's like, okay, how's my mental health doing? Have I laughed lately? No. Okay, I need to take a look at that. But I also use it as a healing tool. So it's not just about making people laugh. It's about making people feel. And and maybe recognize the angry housewife in them, and some of the things that they can do to start working their way past it, beyond it.
Yeah. So in regards to you have your shows, you have your getaways. If people wanted to get in contact with you outside of these things, how does that work?
They can contact me at Laugh with Carla.
Yeah.
That's all my social media handles, and the Gmail or on my website. And I'm actually in the process of changing my website over because the platform that I had everything on was very, let's just say, stiff and difficult to have courses and online anything that was more fun and playful. So I'm moving it over to a platform and gamifying it. So,
neat.
My membership, my what I call the Healing with Humor Circle, which is more of a coaching program, and then I've got the full year Healing with Humor experience, which includes a lot of that. So I'm moving all of that over to a platform that's way more fun and just has people actually wanting to show up there, because otherwise it's not, I'm really, really interested in making personal development fun.
Okay.
And not so dry and courses and that sort of thing.
That's
so that's my community that's where they are going to be.
Very
their
cool.
Little home.
Yeah. And when people meet with you here locally in town, how does that work? Do you meet with them at their homes? Do you meet with them at your home? Like, what's the process like for somebody who would be interested in giving you a call?
Right now, we do online. We do Zoom calls, and we do have some meetings. It depends on the meeting. If it's something that is more of just a get to know you or kind of a coaching, sometimes we'll meet at one of the coffee shops. And I always say that Avenue is like my like my second office.
Yeah.
And I've done a couple it depends on what they're comfortable with, but they can come to my home because I'm an empty nester now, so I've got this
officially.
Officially, we have they have left the building.
All there's 3, right?
Yeah, there's 3. Yeah.
And
I'm trying not to smile too much on that.
Yeah. Okay. Are you smiling or are you crying? How do you feel about this?
So I am the mom who dropped them off at preschool and danced my way out because I was I was very overwhelmed.
Right.
I mean, they outnumbered us.
Well, you have twins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 2-on-1 for a very long time. It's you can let somebody else take a turn.
Well, I had 3 for probably about 8 months. I had 3 under the age of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a little overwhelm. Yeah. So it was okay. And I love my children dearly, and I enjoy having them come back and visit.
Right.
And I get to play mom.
That's right.
They were laughing. I said that I was thinking about taking up cooking again. And they said, sure, after we've left.
That's
but right. I'm enjoying this new chapter.
Okay.
Getting to, my husband and I, it's been a long time since
right.
we were empty nesters. So we're taking a look at doing some traveling and kind of navigating that. Okay, we don't have the kids here as a buffer, and
you got to relearn each other.
Yeah. So it's an exciting time, a terrifying time for him, because the last time it was just the 2 of us. I was the Angry Housewife.
That's right.
So there's been some growth there.
There you go. That's awesome. Well, listen, Tanner just tapped his phone. That means he's ready with his questions for the Mac City Minute. But before we get there, we need to throw it to an ad from Carrie at Patchouli Rose. Carrie, take it away.
Hi, it's Carrie with Patchouli Rose Herbal Apothecary. I know our summer is coming quickly to an end. And during the summer, we always think of applying our sunscreen. But sunscreen is a product that we should be using every day of the year to protect our skin against harmful UVA and UVB rays, also against premature aging. I have a product called Dandelion Harvest, which is moisturizing, anti-inflammatory, and is great for anti-aging. You can use this every day of the year, and it's very moisturizing. If you want to check this product and any of my other products out, please go to patchoulirose.com.
And we're back. Thank you very much, Carrie from Patchouli Rose. Tanner, hit her with the Mac City Minute.
Alrighty. Question number 1 for you today. What is one moment you felt the funniest in your life?
Oh, it would definitely not be around my husband or my kids, because they don't think I'm funny.
That's how you know a joke's good.
Felt the funniest. I think there was a moment, the very first show that I did, that I was just so in the moment, completely in flow, that things were landing, people were laughing, and I just felt this moment of, yes, this is a good time. And it was a brief moment, because it was in and feeling it, and then sort of back into performance mode, which is a little bit different than actually getting right into that feeling.
Right.
Question number 2. What do you think is your favorite part of being on stage?
I don't. I've been on stage since I was 10 years old, and there was something about the very first time I was on stage. It was a competition. I was 10 years old, and 4-H public speaking. I did this speech, and I felt like I was home. I don't know how to explain it except for that it's a safe place for me, and really what I'm meant to do in the world is just help other people, and that's a great platform, great space for me to do that from.
Question number 3. What is your favorite way to make yourself laugh?
Probably being around people, surrounding myself with people that make me laugh, who are relaxed and interested in having fun. And it's usually in a small crowd of girlfriends, and there's often cocktails, and just where everybody is so relaxed and enjoying the moment and each other. And it's a deep moment of connection, but it's also like one of my favorite times to laugh is to be with other people.
There you go.
Question number 4. What is one memory you have from your childhood that involves laughter?
Okay. This just popped in. This is what I love about his questions, is because I never know what they're going to be.
No, you don't.
My mom and dad, we were doing, my brothers and sisters and I actually performed sort of lip syncing at these events.
Okay.
And we were doing the streak, and my dad and my mom actually jumped up out of the crowd, and my dad played the streak and went running through the crowd. He had no shirt on, and sort of transparent, kind of, not transparent, that's the wrong word, but looked like he was naked. Yeah,
Flesh
he
color.
wasn't naked, but it was a moment where I got to see my dad play and have fun.
Right. Very cool.
And your final question. What is one dream you had as a child you still hope to reach today?
I so wanted to be Carol Burnett. To have my own show would be, and not just a show of like the one woman show, but like a sketch comedy, kind of be a part of a sketch comedy.
I was going to say, I don't think you would want to be Carol Burnett today.
No. But
she's in a little bit of hot water for some things.
No, I don't know about that, but I'm like you. I don't read, the news
I don't
or
know,
emails, but just that idea of a sketch, be a part of a sketch comedy kind of group.
Very cool.
Those have been your 5 questions.
Thanks, Tanner.
Good questions. So you figure that out, or am I still off camera?
You got time, but you're still off camera pretty much.
Okay, that's all right. Technical difficulties happen sometimes. It's not about me, it's about the guest anyways, right?
Absolutely.
So this show that you're throwing, how much does it cost to get in?
It is $35, and that includes a beverage and an adult beverage.
Yeah.
And the tickets are at the Mac calendar. They can get tickets there.
St. Aidan's Mac calendar,
St.
very
Aidan's
cool.
Mac calendar.
Yeah.
Love the simplicity of, we basically send them the info and Sandy sets it all up for us. So and it's great to be able to support local.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so how did you decide to go with this venue?
We were kind of looking around to see what was out there. And my producer, Dawn Sidoroff, she actually reached out to them and said, hey, and I had been in there, and somebody said that would be a great place to do a show. So we checked it out. We're experimenting to see what it is all about. They've been very good to us and easy to work with, and so
it's beautiful. I've been there a few times for shows there now. I went there for a comedy show that they had, and I also was there for a karaoke night randomly. Like, I did not know that was even taking place. Did
you get up and perform?
No, because it was like, no. because not because I'm against karaoke, just they already had a list of like 20 people ahead of me, and then it was late. It was really late when I showed up, so I did not get to perform. But it was cool. Like it's a really neat, interesting venue that they've created with the remodel of the casino. What do we call it now? It's not Boomtown anymore. It's
River Casino and Entertainment Center.
Oh, okay.
It's Boomtown.
Yeah. We had this discussion with another guest about the arena up in Thickwood.
Center Fireplace. It's not. It's Casman Center or Thickwood Thickwood Arena.
Thickwood Arena.
I always said that's how you can tell how long somebody's been in town.
That's right.
When the casino first was there, I think we drove by and I said to my dad, "Oh, that's where the old
grocery
Safeway, the grocery store, whatever it
right.
was at the
Safeway.
time." And so that's how you definitely can tell how long somebody's been in town, how they refer to it. And I know Ray had said, I really want it to not be Boomtown anymore.
That's
so
right.
I am very determined that it is River Casino and Entertainment Center. But it's a beautiful venue.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And the thing that I like, I'm not a smoker, and so it is kind of nice to be able to walk through the casino and not...
Well, it's been years since you could go to a casino and smoke.
Yeah, like you couldn't do that at the end of Boomtown's life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vegas.
I don't go to the casino a lot.
Oh,
but,
it's been a very long time since you could smoke in the casino here. In Vegas, you can still smoke, I believe. I don't know.
Well, I'm smoking.
Yeah.
You know, like
there
I'm
you go.
smoking,
there you
so
go.
There'll be that smoke. But
That's
no.
right. That's too funny. Yeah, no, that's cool. Like the venue is gorgeous. It's nice. The acoustics are fantastic, and like you can fit a decent amount of people in there and still be comfortable.
Yeah. That's what we liked about it, and the fact that we can have tables and they're going to do a special menu, so there'll be food for purchase, and
nice.
We just a few more options to theater style.
That's right.
Absolutely love Keanu, and we just wanted to sort of change it up a little bit.
That's right.
And have some options there.
Very cool. Well, listen, Tanner just tapped his watch. That means we are out of time. So thank you for coming.
You got your camera.
I got my camera back. Oh, lucky me. But before we cut you loose, everybody gets a shameless shout out or plug. So you have the mic, the camera, the lights. Have fun.
I would say I really, really want to invite people to the show, and it's going to be a good time. If you want to gift yourself or gift other people, an evening of laughter and just you'll leave feeling better. And we all need that, especially in January. That post-holiday, and for some people the holiday is not always awesome. So
right.
It'll be a night of healing in a fun way.
There you go. Awesome. Well, for McMurray, with Buffalo, and the rest of the world, that's been another episode of the Mac City Morning Show. Thank you very much for tuning in. It means the world to me. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Noral Toyota, as well as Carrie from Patchouli Rose. Thank you both for your ongoing support. Really do appreciate it. I hope everybody at home is having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.